I desperately want to do women's homework for free. Some time ago I had experience in homework slavery, doing the homework for 3 college goddesses for a year. I have this deep craving to get back into it, but I'm having trouble finding women who have homework they want to make me do for them. This is despite my long background in education, being able to do work in many fields: writing, maths, especially calculus, sciences, psychology, law, comp sci, marketing, medicine, philosophy, classics. My early passion for college studies brought me to many different fields. Call me crazy or a loser, but I just love doing homework for women while they get to relax or have fun. These days, college students get so much work. Women deserve a break, whether it's taking time for mental health or just needing less stress and assignments in their lives. I desperately want to be the one that helps them get that much needed time off. I pooped in the shower. I had a bad stomach flu, and at the time I was at this camp, so this meant I shared the bathroom with other people. I was feeling really sick, so I thought I would take a shower to feel better. Everything was going fine until I felt like I needed to throw up, so I knelt down, and instead of throwing up I had explosive diarrhea in the shower. I didn't know what to do, so I panicked and started to push it into the drain. This didn't work very well because there were still chunks. I started to curb stomp the poop into the drain while also trying to not throw up because of the smell. Eventually I cleaned it all up and washed myself very thoroughly and got out of the shower. I never told anyone in the same cabin as me, so they continued to use the shower after. Don't have a need for sex anymore. I had only 2 sex partners in my life. My third boyfriend and I have moved in together about 2 years ago. I was 20 and really horny at the time, cause I haven't experienced much before him. He on the other hand had more experience. At the beginning we were wild, and very interested in each other, but after we moved in together, it kinda stopped right away. He even ironically asked me once, if I actually needed/wanted it all the time. I felt so ashamed but got over myself. I thought he just wasn't into it that time. Afterwards, I was mostly the only one giving signs for sex and got rejected 90% of the time. Cause I quote, he doesn't have a need that often. By often he meant once a week maybe. Sometimes we haven't touched each other for a month. I felt unattractive for the longest time, slowly learned that he is too lazy to actually do his part. I stopped asking. Now after 2 years living together, it got a little better. I guess because I no longer show interest and he doesn't like that. Even if I get super horny, I don't ask him for any help, because I know he will reject me and I will feel bad about it. At this point I just help myself. Is this normal? Aren't we too young to be acting like this? It's kinda sad. I gave my bully a criminal record, now he can't get a job, and I'm not sorry. So for starters, this happened 4 years ago when I was 15 years old and now in 19 years old. Okay, so there was these group of boys in my grade that used to bully me for around 2 years. One that was the worst was this boy named Oliver. He used to push me around and insult me for being different. So I'll get to the point. One day I was waiting outside of school for my older brother and my bullies came out of the school and started to bully me. It was about 4 of them, all male, and Oliver was there. I was alone that time, so they were messing around and insulting me while I tried ignoring them until Oliver touched my knee and said, "Jelly leg." It didn't hurt, but I just started fake sobbing hysterically. I don't know what came over me or if it was all the years he was bullying me for. But yeah, anyways, my older brother and his friends came out of school and saw the incident and they called the teachers. The teachers looked at the CCTV cameras and immediately suspended Oliver for kicking me, yet he didn't really kick me. The school also called the police on him and he got put in handcuffs and I never saw him again. He didn't really go to jail, but it was on his record he assaulted me. I don't feel bad for lying to the school and cops. He deserted for bullying me for 5 years. He made my life a living hell for 5 years, so I ruined his life. My wife hates my son. We've been married 4 years. She can't have children of her own, but I have 8 years/0. At first things were great between them. Now the look on her face when he's around is pure misery. Almost every interaction she has with him is bad. His feelings are hurt or they just bicker back and forth. I don't know what to do at this point. She used to attack me verbally about him when she was drunk. She's been sober for a few months now, in hopes things would change. Some days are good, some days, like tonight, he's crying BC she's just nasty to him. I just don't know what to do anymore.